Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share my daily productivity routine as a software engineer. Whether you're curious about how to manage tasks, stay focused, or how to handle team collaboration, I've got some tips and tools that just might help you the way you work. So let's dive right in. I usually start my day around 8:30 in the morning. And first thing I do? And the first thing I do is prepare for what's ahead. I use Google Calendar as my main planning tool because it's what my company relies on for tracking meetings and events. I block out my day the night before, making sure there's time for both meetings and focused work sessions. Of course, in my line of job as a software engineer, there are times or even meetings that already planned I don't know, by, for example, the product manager, my direct manager, or even some colleagues. For deep work, I've created some specific calendar blocks. So my teammates can see when I'm unavailable for interruptions. Having these set in advance helps avoid random meeting requests during my most productive hours. One of my key productivity strategies is using Pomodoro Technique. I use an online tool called Pomodoro. It's really simple to use and so effective. Let me show you how it works. For instance, if I'm writing code or debugging, I set a timer for 25 minutes and go all in. Once the timer goes off, I take a short 5-minute break to recharge. This rhythm keeps me productive throughout the day. Another simple yet effective thing that I usually do to ensure focus is setting my iPhone to do not disturb mode. I've automated it to activate every weekday from 10 a.m. to around 6 p.m. This eliminates unnecessary distractions and lets me fully concentrate on my work. For task management, I rely heavily on Jira. If you've worked in software industry, you're probably familiar with it or at least a similar tool. It's great for tracking issues, breaking down tasks into manageable chunks, and staying aligned with the team. Let's show you how I use it. At the start of each week, I go through every ticket and tasks that assigned to me and prioritize them based on the deadlines and complexity. I try to tackle the most challenging tasks during my deep work sessions when I'm at my peak focus. On the collaboration side, Slack is usually our go-to tool for communication. During my deep work hours, I try to also mute notifications from Slack. Of course, I answer them afterwards, but at least muting these notifications really helped me to stay focused during my peak time. Team collaboration is a big part of being a software engineer. Most of my meetings, whether it's stand-ups, planning sessions, or one-on-ones, are scheduled on Google Calendar. To keep things balanced, I try to schedule meetings during my less productive times, usually in the late morning or early afternoon. During these meetings, I also use Slack for quick discussions or short updates. But to keep Slack from being a distraction, I also try to communicate these deep work hours with my team. This ensures they know when I'm focusing and when I'm available for collaboration and communication. Taking regular breaks and maintaining this balance is also really important. After every few Pomodoro sessions, I take longer breaks to recharge. This could be a short walk, a coffee break, or just stepping away from the screen. It's all about giving my mind space to reset and recharge, not just again playing with my phone or I don't know, going to Instagram or any other social media. It's really funny because I've also found out that sometimes stepping away from your screen, you maybe unexpectedly find your solution or some even new ideas. It's another proof or even things that show you productivity is not always about working hard, but also working smart. So that's a look on how I stay productive as a software engineer. It's all about planning ahead, leveraging right tools, and making or creating an environment that you can really focus. From using Google Calendar for planning ahead or using some tools like Slack for communication and Jira for task management, these are some tools that really help me stay on track without burning out and also stay productive. Now, I'd love to hear how you manage your productivity, whether you're a software engineer or working in any other field. Drop a comment below with your favorite tools or techniques. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you won't miss out on my future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.